Hi everyone. I'm going to quickly explain in a matter of like 4 or 5 minutes, right, how these lessons work, because I know a good majority of everybody who is here today was not here for lesson 1.0 and I guess lesson 1.1, which was still lesson 1, but you know, post technical issues. So essentially, right, these high Valyrian classes are meant to be comprehensive input via the nature method classes, right? You would have seen, I would have written that somewhere, I don't know why. So, but essentially, I know that a good chunk of people, right, both ranging from beginners to, right, like intermediate or advanced, like don't have that like input of high Valyrian where you're hearing the language spoken and then trying to understand it in context, right? So that's basically like what the whole point of this these lessons are supposed to address, right? You're supposed to basically listen, comprehend with time, and seeing the language in context. It is about learning HV through HV, or learning to understand HV through HV, right? So yeah, once the lesson starts, there will be no English. Like, well, we try to say that's the rule. We say there will be no English. But on occasion, I guess if like maybe I don't know have to address something small, maybe I might switch to English. But I will note that anything that is being explained. So, for example, let's say if you ask a question, you may ask your question in English that you're asking. You can ask it in English, right? But I will not answer your question in English. I will answer it in High Valyrian, right? If I ask you a question, you must always answer said question in High Valyrian, right? And I will be asking questions. I will ask questions in High Valyrian, right? That you must then answer, right? So it's part of that listening comprehension. So already with that being said, some people obviously might have like some hesitation, or, scared and so on and so forth. But you shouldn't think too much about like, oh, I need to understand every single word spoken, right? You don't have to understand everything, right? You don't have to understand everything. You just have to listen carefully, right? And try to follow along as much as possible. Everything usually makes sense in context, right? Everything usually makes sense in context, and the more you listen, the more you hear, and the more you will come to understand. So usually, like I've said, that probably by like lesson 5 going upwards, right? It'll be definitely much easier to understand what is being said and what is going on, right? Because that's when your brain is going to start getting used to hearing and getting context in the language, right? I'm assuming most people here, of course, have been on Duolingo for maybe like minimum like 2 months and above, right? If
No.
you're if you're below that, I would have suggested that you probably watch my very horrid practice session that I did, that I did and posted on YouTube, right? But yeah, so if you didn't watch the practice session and you're here today, you can still be here today. But you want to watch that practice session afterwards. It's not good. The practice session is not good. It's not like lesson 1, but that's the whole point of supposed to be practicing the lesson, right? But right, the recording does have the necessary content, right, that came before lesson 2, right? So yeah, and I'm recording lesson 2 right now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't run out of space on my SP before that. So wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Yeah. So two things to remember. I say this before every lesson. Number one, right? You don't have to understand everything. Always remember that. You don't have to understand everything, but eventually you will, right? It will make sense in context. Number two, right? Just listen and pay full attention, and everything will come easier with every little example given. Cool. Okay. So, Tūnior Gūrēñilaksir, Let us start today's lesson. Okay. Vitsastolus nduduzo ixan, c'est Jerustuctus ixan. So, Drurixos daor, ja? Drurixos daor. Gūrēñi la udra, Rubres, Doros, Tembur, c'est Sunrilla ici. Skoros kesu isa? Kesu Rubres isa. Rubres. Skoros kesu isa? Kesu Doros isa. Doros. Skoros kesu isa? Kesu Tembur isa. Skorior Sundrilla Kessa Tembur isa. Skorior Sundrilla Kessa Tembur isa. Kessa Tembur Zobrie Semele isa. Zobrie Semele isa. Kessa Tembur Timpa isa. Skorior Sundrilla Kessa Tembur isa. Skorior Sundrilla Kessa Tembur isa. Timpa isa. Doros. Skorior Sundrilla Kessus Doros isa. Skorior Sundrilla Kessus Doros isa. Kessus Doros Timpus isa. Kessus Doros Timpus isa. Kessu Demavos isa. C'est Kessus Demavos Castus isa. Castus. Castus Mele c'est Zobrie. Zobrie Mele c'est Casta. Casta Zobrie Mele. Mere Tembur Lanti Temburi. Mere Tembur Lanti Temburi. Hari Temburi. Mere Lanta Are. Kesir Mere Tembur isa. Kesir Mere Tembur isa. Kesir Lanti Temburi. Pause. Let me go back to that real quick. Reverse that. Just forget what you just said. Okay. Kesir Mere Tembur Ilza. Isa daor. Ilsa. Meretembur kesir Ilsa. Kesir lanti temburi Ilsa. Ilsi. Lanti temburi Ilsi. Hari temburi Ilsi. Hari temburi Ilsi. Okay. Watch. Dore tembur Ilsa. Dore tembur Ilsa. Dore. Dore. Okay. Kesir hari temburi Ilsa. Kesir lanti temburi Ilsi. Se konir mere tembur Ilsa. Kesir lanti temburi Ilsi. Se konir mere tembur Ilsa. Kesir mere tembur Ilsa. Kesir mere tembur Ilsa. Se konir lanti temburi Ilsi. Konir lanti temburi Ilsi. Kesir dore tembur Ilsa. Dore tembur Ilsa. Se konir hari temburi Ilsi. Konir hari temburi Ilsi. Kesir konir. Kesir konir. Rakitet. Rakitet.
Hakika in tir vestras kesir daor.
Skoros.
Kesir vestras kesir daor.
Treje.
Kesir.
Treje.
Sir.
Gimin meri emphasis istas. Meri emphasis istas.
Fakita.
Umbatas. Actually, umbatas. Kesu tembur isa. Kesu tembur isa. Mike tembur onduran. Tembur onduran. Mike temburi onduran. Okay. Skoros Galman. Skoros Galman. Skoros Galman. Temburi pikiban. Temburi pikiban. Mike temburi pikiban. Skoros Galman. Mike temburi pikiban. Se skorior sundrila kessa temburisa. Skorior sundrila kessa temburisa. Can I have Glyphs? Epas Glyphs. Glyphs udlis. My bad. Glyphs. Pruves.
She's answering and typing.
Sem skoros bardutaks. Skoros bardutaks. So what did he write?
So, she's typing again. Hold on.
What did she write?
And she's gonna type her answer.
Okay.
What's the question she's asking?
Skorior sundrila, kessa tembur isa. Skorior sundrila, kessa tembur isa. Kessa tembur isa.
She's typing. Zobrie, she says.
Treje. Kessa tembur zobrie kasta isa. Zobrie, mele. Zobrie,
No.
mele.
Castador.
Yeah, Castador. Zobrie mele isa. Zobrie se mele. Okay. Sebar skoros gauman. Nike zobrie temburi dikiban. Nike zobrie temburi dikiban. Okay. Umbatas. Prubres. Qu'est-ce que prubes isa? Nike prubri onduran. Nike prubri onduran. Se prubri ipradan. Nike prubri onduran. Se prubri ipradan. Nike prubri onduran. Se prubri ipradan. Skoros gauman. Nike prubri ipradan. Okay. Qu'est-ce doros isa? Se Jesus doros timbus isa. Timbus. Jesus doros timbus isa. Skoros gauman. Skoros gauman. Nike doros hila. Nike doros hila. Se skorior sundrila Jesus doros isa. Skorior sundrila timbus. Sebar Nike timpi doros hila. Nike timpi doros hila. Timpi doros hila. Nike prubri ipradan sebar doros hila. Fakitet.
Rakitan.
Okay. Suri. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, that will be it for yesterday's review. So now we can move on to today's stuff, but I will also obviously be, adding in some things that are a little bit, different from that. So, okay. See. Nike teptus ixan. C'est jamais jolorirosa ixat. Nike teptus ixan, c'est jamais jolorirosa ixat. Nike teptus ixan. Skoros teptus isa. Skoros teptus isa. Teptus gimimas lus isaros isa. Gimimas lus isaros isa. Gimimas lus isaros isa. Gimimas lus isaros isa. Okay.
Sparos?
Kesu, well, bisu teptus isa. Bisu teptus isa. Se bisu joloriros isa. Kesu teptus isa. Se bisu joloriros isa. Mere joloriros lamtus, yeah. Mere joloriros lamtus jolorirosa.
Lantus.
It's fine, doesn't matter. Mere joloriros lamtus jolorirosa. Okay. Kesu teptus isa. Bisu teptus isa. Mere teptus. Lantus teptus. Nike teptus ixan. Se jamais jolorirosa ixat. Jamais. So a quick note, everybody. So whenever I'm referring to everyone here and I'm talking like this, I'm not talking about you, a single person. I'm talking about like multiple people. So like y'all, I'm saying y'all. I will always be referring to y'all as y'all, right? I will refer to y'all as you individually. Okay, just a quick note for that, just in case it gets a little confusing. So yeah, I'll always be talking about many people, plurals, when I'm referring to y'all. Okay. So Skoros teptus Honduras. Right? Skoros teptus Honduras. Skoros teptus Honduras. Temburi Honduran. Nike temburi Honduran. Nike Kesi Honduran. Nike Prubri Honduran. C'est Prubri. ibratan. Separ skoros teptus Honduras. Skoros teptus Honduras. Teptus temburi. Teptus temburi Honduras. Se skorior sundrila kessa tembur isa. Se skorior sundrila kessa tembur isa. Kessa tembur. Kessa tembur mele isa. Separ teptus mele temburi Honduras. Teptus mele temburi Honduras. Rakitet.
Rakitan.
Rakitan.
Suri. Oh, one more thing, ne? Sorry, one more thing. I will always refer to a chalkboard because I realize I mentioned this in the previous lesson. I'll always refer to a chalkboard as doros, even though doros means this, right? Even though it means doros, but I will refer to it as doros when I'm talking about a chalkboard, right? I refer to it as doros because it's easy, right? So yeah. Jesus doros castus isa. Jesus doros castus isa. Right? Se skorior udir castu dorod bardutaks. Skorior udir castu dorod bardutaks. Zaldrizes. Right? Yesu temurisa. Se Mikke bardun. Skoros gauma. Bardun. Teptus pardus. Right? Teptus castu dorot pardus. Zaldrizes. Pardus. Zaldrizes pardus. Teptus zaldrizes pardus. Kesu teptus separ isa. Se kesu joloriros separ isa.
Bisu.
Peace, thank God. Thank you. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Everybody, if I keep forgetting to say peace, don't worry. It'll change in time. It'll lock into my mind. I did this in the practice session for this lesson, and I keep doing it now, and it's frustrating me. So my bad. Yes. Right. Bisu teptus isa. Se bisu teptus separ isa. Kesu tembur isa, sekesse tembur separ isa, kesse tembur isa, sekesse tembur separ isa. Okay. Teptus, right? Bisus teptus mele temburi Honduras. Bisus teptus mele temburi Honduras. I usually use the alternative unless it's for like LZ and like BZ usually. But yeah, Honduras is just
I don't think there's an alternative. I think it's just Honduras.
Honduras. I'll say Honduras, but it's fine. What was that? Oh, mi voce aiutando. Oh, Bisus teptus mele temburi Honduras. Bisus teptus mele temburi Honduras. Se bisus teptus mele temburi separ Honduras. Lantus teptus meli temburi Honduras. Mere teptus lantus teptus. Mere teptus lantus teptus. Rakitet.
Rakiten.
Okay. Mere tembur lanti temburi. Mere tembur lanti temburi. Okay. Mere teptus mere temburi. So right here, right? Mere teptus mere temburi Honduras. Mere teptus mere temburi Honduras. Sekesir mere teptus mere temburi separ Honduras. Kesriosut kesir lanti lantus teptus ilzi. Kesir mere teptus ilza se mere joloriros ilza. Mere teptus ilza se mere joloriros ilza. Kesir mere teptus ilza se mere joloriros ilza. Mere joloriros ilza. Right? Separ. Kesir se. Kesir lantus teptusi ilzi. Lantus teptusi ilzi. Okay. Lantus teptusi ilzi. Gesriosut. Gesriosut. Lantus. Yeah. More like gesut. No. More like. What would be the worst right interjection for this? Sorry, don't mind me. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Cecir, lantus, teptusu, lantus, lantus teptusu, lanti, temburi, ondurzi. Okay. Sorry, let's take a little break, everyone, because I'm realizing this is a bit of a hard one to follow if you are a bit more on the beginner side. So we'll just take a small English break real quick. So hi everyone. So can we all if you're able to, because I can't really check the chat right now since I'm recording, right? Can we all just turn on our mics for a bit, because I want to ask a couple of questions. Or if you can't have it constantly on because of background noise, you can turn it on if you want to say something, right? So.
Oh, the chat for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Best PA ever. So everyone, first, okay, I'll start with you, Nost, right? Are you able to follow? Because I know you are definitely on the beginner side. So far, is it followable?
Followable, yes. Understandable, completely no. But as I said, it's the best method to learn. So.
Okay. No,
I did not understand everything, but I get the idea. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the idea too, but it's very hard to understand. I have the dictionary open on the side.
Same.
You don't have to have the dictionary open, right? I think it's useful to use the dictionary for when reviewing after the lesson, right? If you're reviewing after the lesson, right, it makes more sense, right? But usually you want to keep just your focus solely on the lesson, right? Because
Just to remember the words.
it helps to basically just get that coming, right? So I'm gonna ask. Can I ask both of you a single question, right? So I'm not gonna answer if it's correct or not, and everybody else also please don't do that if you do know. But I just want to check because I need to get a gauge of how fast or how slow I should be going with the lessons, right? Okay, cool. So what does the sentence, right? Mere teptus, mere temburi ondurza mean, from your understanding?
Something about having one book and something.
I was going if maybe holding a book.
Okay, so what do you think the full sentence then means? So if I'm saying mere teptus, mere temburi ondurza.
A teacher is holding a book.
It said temburi. That's what strikes me. It didn't say tembur.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's so I'm not gonna break the rule I already said and say I'm not gonna explain it.
I think it's not
your
because
face kind of says it.
I think it's kind of because you said temburi. I'm like, the teacher is holding several books, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. So it's important to remember mere lanta are. Mere teptus, lantus teptusi, are teptusi. Mere lantara.
Okay.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you're in due time. In due time. I'm not gonna break the rule. Maybe if come lesson 5 and there's still a bit of confusion around this concept, because for lesson 5, after lesson 5, sorry, for lesson 6, that's when I wanna introduce things like past tense, right, and future tense. But yeah, okay, cool. Whew. This is just follow because it's gonna get a little bit more confusing if you unfollow. Right. Sure. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nike teptis ixam. Geme jolori rossa ixat. Nike teptis ixam. Pisa abra teptus isa. Pisa tauba joloriros isa. Umbatas. Nyuamunye une numas. Nyuhamunya nuhe. Wait, sorry. Nyuhamunya une numas. Right. Yeah, Khabmer. Hello. Yeah, no. And ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi ile nto lena usuyibukile. Lena ngithe uyibuka. Leyo uyibuka le oqala ngayo le nto le. Isiqephu sokuqala ngikhumbula khona ukubuka isiqephu sokuqala. Oh, okay. Ubuke. Ngoba yabo lesithathu. Hey, wesithini. Hey, angidlali. Awuyima wesithini. Yaze yamnandi into. Hey, yabo masufike ngiyakutshela, uma sufike kweyesithathu uzobona. Ngiyakutshela. Amanjani? Oh, okay. No, uzobe ngikufonela. Nami vele khona into engiyenzayo. Okay. Bye. Yeah, that was my aunt. My aunt was calling me. Alright. Okay.
No problem. We had an interesting conversation in chat.
Okay. So pisa abra teptus isa. Pisa tauba joloriros isa. Skoros abra isa. Skoros. Gimit. Skoros abra isa.
What? Sorry. Hold on.
Lo Tījnior daor.
Sparos, Abra, Isa, Vestreta.
Daor. Technically speaking, I realized too late that there's no way to answer that question without just saying Abra. So, anyways, Kesu, Bisu, Abra Isa, Valla, Abra, Valla, Abra. Costilus Gimit, Abra,
Gimme.
Valla, Tauba, Rigna, Kesu, Abra Isa. No, Bisu, Bisu, Abra Isa. Bisu, Tauba Isa. Tauba, Abra. Tauba, Abra. Abra, Teptus Isa. Abra, Teptus Isa. Tauba, Joloriros Isa. Tauba, Joloriros Isa. Abra, Tauba. Teptus, Joloriros. Bisu, Rigna Isa. Daor, Rigna, Ixos Daor. Bisu, Tauba Isa. Bisu, Valla Isa. Daor. Bisu, Abra Isa. Bisu Teptus, Abra Isa. Bisu Teptus, Abra Isa. Isa, Abra Isa. Se Teptus, Joloriros, Gimimeza. Teptus, Joloriros, Gimimeza. Teptus, Joloriros, Gimimeza. Se Joloriros, Gūrēñilaksir. Gūrēñilaksir. Rakitet.
Rakitan.
Rakitet. Okay. Rakitet. Joloriros, Gūrēñilaksir. Se Teptus, Gimeza, sorry. Gīmīmeza. It's a bit of a complicated, confusing word sometimes.
Gīmiza.
Sorry?
Gīmiza.
Gīmiza.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was wondering what you meant.
I thought it was Gīmīmeza. It's not Gīmīmeza. It's just
That was
Gīmiza.
Gīmiza.
Jesus.
Gim-
Okay, then I wouldn't have chosen this word if I knew it was like that. Okay. Now Jesus. Okay, sorry. I try to keep like the words that are a little irregular as simple as possible, and emails are kind of brings away.
I think it's Gimi Milza. If you're saying Gimi Milza, yeah. Or you mean she will teach, or
Daor. Gimi Miza. Like Gimiza is Sir, Gimiza.
when it's Gimiza. Oh, okay, right. Now I'm on board.
That's the weird thing. It's highly. I thought I checked this. It's too irregular. It's too. What am I gonna do? Sorry. Pause. I thought I went over this in my lesson prep, but apparently the word is a little too irregular for my liking. Because it'll be Gimiza, and then when I'm talking about myself, I'll be like Gimi man, and then it's like, oh wow, that's so confusing. Okay, it's fine. We can forget that section for now. Sorry everyone.
Gūrēñilaksir just posted something, a screenshot of Gimi Magom, which means to inform, to instruct, to teach, and she's asking, that's the infinite verb, right?
Yeah, the infinitive, yeah. Gimi Magom.
Yes. Thank you.
Gimeza. Gimiman. Gimiza. Gimiman. I don't like that, but okay, we'll have to just work with it. It's fine. Sorry, guys. Really sorry. I messed up my lesson plan with this word. One word. Jesus. Okay. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. So Deptus, Gimiza. Deptus, Gimiza. Alright, Deptus, Gimiza. Se Yoloriros Gūrēñas. Right? Gūrēñas. Sir Nikke Gemi Gemiza. Gemiman. Gemiman. Sorry, pause. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Tamis is telling you, Amit is sorry, has a message for you.
Scores.
Likiri. Likiri and Dududo.
Yeah. Sorry.
If it doesn't go wrong, it's not good, you know.
It's just I can be a little bit too perfectionistic sometimes, and so it's like
I have the same problem.
I say relatable.
man. Okay.
I'm good.
I'm alive. I'm good. Okay. Nike. Jemi. Gimme man. Say. Jeme. Gu Gūrēñat. J'aime Gūrēñat. Gūrēñat. Nike Gimima. Nike Gimiman. J'aime Gūrēñat. Teptus separ Gūrēñas. Teptus, Joloriros. Joloriros separ Gūrēñas. Teptus separ Gimimas. Gimiza. Damn it! I hate this word. Okay, sorry. Joloriros separ Gūrēñas. Teptus separ Gimiza. Nike Gimiman Teptus Gimiza. Joloriros Gūrēñas. J'aime Gūrēñat. Okay. Rakite.
Rakiten Teptus.
Ethan.
Akiten.
Akiten.
Okay. Gesriosut. P.S. You are going to see this picture and this picture maybe like 4 more times, but not in the next lesson. It's gonna be important though. These 2 pictures are gonna be used quite a bit because for example, I actually like lesson 4, we're gonna be referring to the birds, right? We're gonna be referring to the table, and then the fact that the teacher who is holding a red book is teaching. But yeah, that's like lesson 4, lesson 5 things. So until that point in time. So other than that, the lesson is basically done for today. Apologies for the problem with Gimimagon, right? Gimimagon. I don't know how I missed that, but I did. So it's chai. So yeah, guys, you will notice. P.S. By the way, the word zaldrizes will probably never actually appear in an actual lesson, like as in me speaking the word and using it, because yeah, I was literally thinking like I could, but like why would I do that when I could use the word like valdrizes, for example, a sphinx, right? Where you could see a sphinx in real life in Egypt. Right? So yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm probably never gonna use the word zaldrizes, but everybody knows the word zaldrizes, right? So I was like, I'll just put it in here as a cameo, right? Yeah. You would not be able to tell, but this image was made by ChatGPT. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Wait, how many fingers do they have though?
It's a cartoon. They have 4 fingers. It's a cartoon.